At 22, Michael Jackson's son has stepped into the spotlight to share his unique perspective on his father's incredible legacy. Growing up in the shadow of an iconic figure, he had a front-row seat to the highs and lows of fame, music, and artistry. He reflects on the pressure that comes with such a monumental last name, while also appreciating the talent and creativity that his father embodied. The son acknowledges the joy that his father brought to millions, but also hints at the struggles that often went unseen. By confirming what many have speculated for years, he sheds light on the complexity of Michael Jackson's life, revealing both admiration and a desire to forge his own path. The perspective he offers provides valuable insights into how the children of legends navigate their own identities against the backdrop of their parents' achievements. As he speaks candidly about his father's influence, it becomes clear that the legacy is not just about music. It's also about the lessons learned and the personal journey of understanding what it means to be Michael's son. Michael Jackson grew up in a musically inclined family, with both parents deeply involved in music, shaping his early exposure to the art form. His father, Joe Jackson, was a significant influence in his life, forming the Jackson 5, a group that included Michael and his siblings. Joe was determined to push his children to achieve musical greatness, often practicing long hours and demanding perfection. While this dedication led to the group's success, it came at a cost. Joe's methods were harsh and sometimes abusive, particularly towards Michael, who felt immense pressure to perform and meet his father's expectations. This environment fostered both talent and trauma as Michael navigated the complexities of family dynamics and the music industry from a young age. The Jackson 5 quickly rose to fame, with hits that showcased their talent, but the underlying tension within the family often overshadowed their achievements. Michael's early experiences with the Jackson 5 would shape his future career and personal life in profound ways, influencing his artistry and relationships throughout his life. The Jackson 5 became a sensation in the 1960s, capturing the hearts of many with their catchy tunes and energetic performances. This success propelled Michael Jackson into the spotlight at a very young age, leading to his early fame. However, this fame came at a cost, as it isolated him from a normal childhood experience. While other children played and explored, Michael was busy performing and dealing with the pressures of being a star. Despite the challenges of his early fame, Michael had a deep love for knowledge. He was not just a talented performer, he was also an avid reader. Throughout his life, he read over 10,000 books on various subjects, ranging from history to science and philosophy. This thirst for knowledge shaped his artistic vision and influenced his music. Michael's desire to learn and grow intellectually set him apart from many of his peers in the entertainment industry. His unique combination of talent and intellect contributed to his lasting legacy as one of the greatest entertainers of all time. Michael Jackson's journey from a child star to a global pop icon was not just marked by his incredible talent and success, but also by deep emotional scars from his childhood. Growing up in a strict household, Michael faced significant challenges. His father, Joe Jackson, was known for his harsh discipline and demanding nature. This environment created a sense of fear and anxiety for Michael and his siblings. The pressure to succeed was immense, and Michael often felt that he had to meet his father's high expectations. As a child, Michael was thrust into the spotlight with the Jackson 5, where he quickly became the lead singer. While this brought fame and fortune, it also meant that he had to navigate the complexities of fame at a very young age. The emotional and physical abuse he experienced at home left lasting effects on his mental health. Michael later reflected on these experiences, describing them as traumatizing. He often spoke about how the lack of a nurturing environment impacted his ability to form relationships and trust others. Despite his success, the shadows of his childhood trauma followed him throughout his life. Michael's struggles with self-image and his quest for love and acceptance can be traced back to those formative years. He sought solace in his music, using it as a means to express his pain and connect with others. The contrast between his public persona and private struggles highlights the complexities of his life. Michael Jackson's legacy is not only defined by his groundbreaking music and performances, but also by the profound impact of his early experiences on his personal journey. Michael Jackson's voice and dance moves evolved remarkably over the years, showcasing a unique style that set him apart from many artists. Without formal training, he developed a vocal quality that drew comparisons to legends like Stevie Wonder. His ability to convey emotion through his singing was unmatched, allowing him to connect deeply with his audience. This evolution was not just about technical skill. It was also about expressing his inner feelings and experiences. However, amidst his rise to fame, Michael often reflected on the loss of his childhood. In a heartfelt Grammy speech, he expressed regret for missing out on normal childhood experiences, such as celebrating Christmas or enjoying birthday parties. This longing for a simpler time was a recurring theme in his life, as he navigated the pressures of fame from a young age. The juxtaposition of his extraordinary talent and the sacrifices he made for it paints a poignant picture of a man who, despite his success, yearned for the innocence of youth. Michael Jackson's children have chosen different paths in their lives, reflecting their unique personalities and interests. Prince Jackson, the eldest son, has taken a keen interest in production and directing. He has pursued a degree in business administration, which has equipped him with the skills to navigate the entertainment industry from a different angle. Despite being the son of a legendary musician, Prince has distanced himself from the music industry, focusing instead on behind-the-scenes work. He acknowledges the profound influence his father's music has had on him, but he prefers to carve out his own identity away from the spotlight of performing. On the other hand, Paris Jackson, his sister, has embraced the world of music and acting. She has shown a passion for creative expression, often sharing her artistic endeavors with the public. Paris has been involved in various projects that highlight her talents, and she continues to explore her artistic capabilities. While both siblings have been shaped by their father's legacy, they have chosen to express themselves in ways that resonate with their individual aspirations. Their journeys reflect a blend of their father's influence and their personal choices, showcasing how they navigate their lives in the shadow of a global icon. Paris Jackson has faced significant challenges throughout her life. She has struggled with mental health issues, leading her to attempt suicide multiple times. Despite these hardships, she has managed to find some stability in her career. Paris has pursued various paths, including modeling, acting, and music. Her resilience shines through as she continues to work in the entertainment industry, using her experiences to inspire others. On the other hand, Blanket, who is now known as BG, has chosen a different path. He has largely stayed out of the public eye, preferring to live a more private life. However, he shares a deep love for music and creativity, much like his father, Michael Jackson. Biggie's passion for music reflects the artistic legacy of his father, even if he does not seek the same level of fame. Both siblings navigate their lives in the shadow of their father's immense legacy, each finding their own way to cope with the challenges that come with it. Michael Jackson's children have faced the challenge of living under the immense legacy of their father, a figure who was both celebrated and scrutinized. The public's fascination with Michael often turned into harsh judgment, casting a long shadow over their lives. Growing up, they had to deal with the constant attention from the media, which often focused on their father's controversial life rather than their own identities. This scrutiny was not just about fame, it was deeply intertwined with the serious legal battles that Michael faced, particularly the allegations of child sexual abuse. These accusations significantly impacted his life and reputation, creating a complex environment for his children. They had to navigate a world where their father's legacy was marred by these allegations, leading to a struggle for normalcy amidst the chaos. The weight of public opinion and the legal challenges their father endured shaped their experiences, making it difficult for them to forge their own paths without the constant reminder of their father's troubled past. The legacy of Michael Jackson is a double-edged sword, offering both the privilege of his fame and the burden of his controversies, which continue to affect his children in profound ways. Despite facing numerous challenges, Prince, Paris, and BG continue to honor their father's legacy while striving to build their own identities and achievements. Michael Jackson was not only known for his music, but also for his philanthropic work, contributing to various causes such as hunger, poverty, and environmental conservation. His children have taken on the responsibility of keeping his spirit alive through their own endeavors. They often speak about the values he instilled in them, emphasizing the importance of giving back to the community. Michael's commitment to philanthropy was evident throughout his career. He supported numerous charities and organizations, raising millions for causes that aimed to improve the lives of those in need. His famous song, "We Are the World," which he co-wrote, brought together many artists to raise funds for famine relief in Africa. This spirit of unity and compassion is something his children strive to emulate. They engage in various charitable activities, reflecting their father's dedication to making the world a better place. Through their actions, Prince, Paris, and BG are not only preserving Michael's legacy, but also carving out their own paths. They are determined to make a positive impact, just as their father did. Their journey is a testament to the enduring influence of Michael Jackson, whose music and humanitarian efforts continue to inspire generations. Michael Jackson's Heal the World Foundation, established in 1992, was a significant initiative aimed at enhancing the lives of children across the globe. The foundation focused on various areas, including providing donations to hospitals, supporting disaster relief efforts, and funding education programs. Through this foundation, Jackson sought to create a better world for children who were suffering from poverty, illness, and neglect. His commitment to humanitarian efforts was evident in the way he used his fame and resources to bring attention to critical issues affecting children. In addition to his work with the Heal the World Foundation, Michael Jackson played a crucial role in raising awareness about AIDS during a time when the disease was heavily stigmatized. His efforts helped to change public perception and encourage discussions about the disease, which was often shrouded in fear and misunderstanding. Jackson's influence in the music industry allowed him to reach a wide audience, and he used this platform to advocate for AIDS research and support for those affected by the disease. His dedication to these causes demonstrated his belief in the power of music and compassion to inspire change and promote healing in society. Michael Jackson passed away on June 25, 2009, due to acute propofol intoxication. His death was later ruled a homicide, which led to the conviction of his personal physician, Conrad Murray. This tragic event shocked the world and left a significant impact on the music industry and his fans. Michael Jackson was not just a pop star, he was a cultural icon whose influence extended beyond music. His children, Prince, Paris, and Blanket, continue to carry his legacy forward. They strive to make their own mark in the world while honoring their father's contributions to music and humanity. They often speak about the positive aspects of his life, focusing on his humanitarian efforts and the joy he brought to millions through his art. The Jackson family works to keep his memory alive, participating in various charitable activities and projects that reflect his values. They aim to inspire others, just as he did, ensuring that his legacy endures for future generations. Michael Jackson's son bravely steps into the open to share his feelings about growing up as the child of a legendary figure. With a father whose music and talent changed the world, he experienced both extraordinary moments and difficult challenges. Living with the famous last name brought immense pressure, shaping his identity while also providing him with a unique understanding of fame. He reflects on the joy Michael brought to millions with his art, and the way his father touched lives. Yet, he acknowledges that there were unseen struggles in their family life. By sharing these insights, he confirms what many have speculated about the complexities of being Michael Jackson's son. The admiration he holds for his father is evident, but he also expresses a strong desire to carve out his own identity beyond the shadow of fame. His story highlights the universal journey of understanding who we are in relation to those we admire. The lessons he learned from his father's legacy are not solely about musical greatness. They encompass the values of resilience, creativity, and the importance of individuality. This candid reflection serves as a reminder that even in the world of extraordinary achievements, the quest for self-discovery remains a vital part of